Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. And as you can see, yet again, it is Paydirt review time, and yet again, another bag from Paydirt.com. This is going to be their 2-pound caribou claim Paydirt. This is their 2-pound bag, as I stated, and it is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. It is also from Canada. So all my Canadian fans, this is some Paydirt you can be buying yourself. Let's find out about how much gold. It is guaranteed 1 gram of gold and comes in a little coffee bag just like all the others. I will say I really do like it has, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but yeah, you can see it. It's got the little gassing valve here, which means if you squeeze it, all the air exits, which on a typical coffee bag is not what happens, which is why I am not a fan of coffee bags, because they are supposed to keep the freshness in because they're made for coffee and things like that. And if you squeeze them, they will pop. These have degassing valves, which means if you squeeze them, if there's any pressure on them, it will not hold air inside of them, which I really like. So they will get a little bonus for that. And again, before I go into the Paydirt review, I really need to thank my good friend Matt for shipping me these 4 bags. He's letting me shoot the review, pan out all his Paydirt, keep the Paydirt. I'm getting to keep the Paydirt. He just gets to keep the gold. So thank you, Matt, for that. Really nice of you to do. And I also really want to thank all my Patreon members. It's because of y'all that I managed to do this whole month and a half, 2 months of foreign Paydirt, because the shipping is very expensive, especially when you're getting somebody else to order a lot of it, and then they're having to ship it to them, and then ship it to me. It just becomes, the ROI on it, I know, is just going to be abysmal for all these, and this is just really to have some fun, to see what kind of Paydirt other people are panning out in their countries, and like I said, have a lot of fun, hopefully. So let's get to it. This is their 2-pound bag. Let's weigh it up and let's read the description. Dirt Hogg real placer gold concentrates are hard to beat and even harder to find. Just look at this beautiful natural gold that goes into our Paydirt. And like I told you before, there's a picture on there, but they don't show it here. I can't show it here. You want the thrill of being that miner who finds the motherlode? Then look no further. A quality, reputable distribution of coarse and fine gold. Every bag will contain 1 gram of real placer gold. As an incentive, every 5th bag will be a bonus bag. These bags are all natural placer concentrates and are highly mineralized. Some hard rock specimens thrown in for a happy prospector. There you go. 2 pounds, 0.30 ounces. And let me say one thing too. As I said in my last video with them, that their 1 pounds have always treated me really good. Well, I have to say, I don't remember which bag it was, but probably the nicest piece of quartz gold I have ever found was in a Dirt Hogg bag. It wasn't in their 1 pound. If I remember right, I believe it was in their 5-pound bag I did several years ago. And I kept that for the longest time. Well, okay, I didn't keep it. It got confiscated by my son, and he kept it for a long time. But then he gave it to his cousin to be really nice, and I wasn't home to stop him, so, and you can't have Indian giver. He gave it to him. He still has it. So, but probably the nicest piece of gold I've ever found is no longer in my house, so I'm hoping to find another piece in this Dirt Hogg. Then I might have to trade something with my buddy Matt to make sure I can keep it, and he can keep everything else. But let's get into it. Let's open this up. See how silty this one is going to be. I'm just going to let you listen to some music while I open it up, and I'm going to classify it out. as you can see, again, pretty much majority of it is in the plus 10 and the minus 40 with probably a lot more in the plus 40. There's a lot of big stuff here. I did not see any gold in it. Well, actually, I thought I saw one, but then when I touched the dirt, it kind of disappeared. But there are some mineral-looking things here. There's something else I saw in here, but I'll have to go through them. Go through them and clean them up and see. A couple things that look like they might be something of interest. Not sure what that is. You know, I'm not the expert on gems, so I'm the gold person. But I will collect anything and put it kind of to the side just to show you at the end. So let's go pan it out and find out what kind of gold we get. But before I do that, I almost forgot. Let's see. It's because I didn't put it in the middle. A little bit. Not much again. Really not that much in here. And again, this stuff is super fine. It's like talcum powder. It's, you know, which is really weird because when you look at, like, when I was panning this stuff out, this stuff isn't so much look like, you know, it's really rocky. It looked kind of like salt almost. You know, it's got that really hard edges and wasn't really soft and like you would expect when you see this stuff, which is, you know, baby powder. But all right, a little bit of magnetite, not much though. Mostly just going to be panning it out. Not too much black sand, so let's find out how much gold it is. Now we'll be right back. Well, finished panning everything out, and like the 1 pound bag, this stuff was really messy. It clogged up the water pretty bad. It's just plain up mud. Fortunately, the gold's not too hard to recover once you manage to clean out all that silt. So there wasn't a lot of black sands to deal with, so they kind of even themselves out. But let's show you the gold I did find. Well, before I do the gold, I will show you. I did find some rocks. I have no idea what they are. Haven't had time to have my son look at them. But as you can see, pretty cool stuff. Figured it might be something. Who knows? Maybe he'll add them to his collection. Maybe he won't. We'll have to. I'll give them to him and let him decide what he wants to do with them. All right, now to the gold. For the plus 10, nothing. Not a single piece of gold except for my gold-plated dime. So that was kind of disappointing. I really figured for a guaranteed gram bag, at least there would be something in there, but there wasn't. But then in the minus 10 plus 20, I did find some gold. Probably 40 to 50 pieces, so kind of made up for it. At least I was starting to find some gold, so I was happy about that. And then I got to the minus 20 plus 40 and found even more gold. A lot of gold. 200-300 pieces. Way too many to count. A lot of gold. And then minus 40, even more gold. Again, another nice little pile of minus 40 material. So pretty similar to the 1 pound bag except for the plus 10. And again, in the 1 pound bag, I did say that plus 10 piece probably just barely got caught up maybe with another little piece. So let's weigh it up. Well, I'm going to let you listen to some music and I'll put it in some boats. Then we're going to weigh it up. Let's weigh it up. We'll start with the minus 10 plus 20. 0.420. So a little under half a gram. And again, I am guaranteed 1 gram. And I'm pretty positive I got it. Minus 20 plus 40. 0.685. So I got a little over a gram right now, and I still have the minus 40 material. And it's a nice little pile of minus 40, but I don't think it's going to budge the scale that much. Maybe 1/10 of a gram there. 0.095. There you go. So almost a tenth of a gram. And just add it all up and see what we get. .195 grams. Well, I'm going to call it that, and I'm going to be right back with my ROI and my review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get to it. Again, this was from Paydirt.com. It was their 2-pound bag. It was guaranteed 1 gram of gold. Its cost was $89. Shipping was $17. Now again, the shipping is the exact same to anywhere in Canada as the same as the United States. So total cost, if you're anywhere in Canada or United States, is $106. Gold I recovered right here is 1.195 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this was received was $42.55. So this here's gold's value is $50.85. And I will say one thing too. I didn't say it in the 1-pound bag but these bags are getting some decent gold spots. The day these arrived was pretty high up there. So $50.85 right here makes my ROI 47.97%, or on my scale a 4.8. And that's pretty bad. I mean, my 1-pound bag was a 65%. So if you're buying more and paying more, you definitely should be getting a better ROI, not a lower ROI. And this one has just went south. So for fun factor, I'm giving them a 5. It's still a lot of gold. It was kind of fun. I didn't want to take too many points or give them too many points. I'm going to just leave it at a fun factor of 5. Paydirt description, again, a 4. Not a ton of info on it. It does give you a little bit, but not too much. For quantity and packaging, this one's actually getting a 9.5 as opposed to a 9. Just because they use the anti-gassing valve on the bag, as you can see here, which prevents the bags from popping if they're pushed on. So I gave them a little point, half a point for that. So 9.5 for quantity and packaging. For customer service and shipping, a 10 on both. You know, they do ship it really quickly, and they do respond to emails pretty quickly too. So I can't complain about that. So total score for Dirt Hogg Paydirt's 2-pound bag is a 6.7. So it went down 0.8 points from their 1-pound bag. This is definitely not the way to be going. I will say though, coming up next Monday, I am going to be doing the 3-pound bag form, and I didn't even notice it when I came in. I kind of was just shuffling around until a few minutes ago. That's right. This is a bonus bag. So it really kind of sucks. I don't really normally like getting bonus bags because it really doesn't give an honest review for what the average bag is like. This is what a bonus bag is going to be like. But again, like I said, these bags were all donated by a good friend of mine, Matt. And, you know, he's letting me shoot the videos. I get to play with the dirt. He just gets all the gold back. So him, you know, his ROIs aren't being too high right now. So it'd be nice if he gets a bonus bag out of this. And we will get to see what a bonus bag is. So if you ever get a 3-pound bonus bag, you'll know kind of what it's about. So that'll be on Monday. Now back to this. All that's left to do is to flash the score up and give away a 24-karat gold-plated dime. So let's flash up the score right here. And now for today's 24-karat gold-plated dime winner, it's going to be Wild Bill. So Wild Bill, make sure you email me. And everyone else, thanks for watching and happy panning.